in the previous application we were just able to display the home. Okay, so register, login and contact. But once you are able to go for that login, like Rahul at the rate Gmail, Rahul. So once you log in, here wrong details given is coming. Suppose I give a name Sai 432525 at the rate gmail.com Sai. So I just registered, right? Then what is it you have? You have login. When you log in, say Sai at the rate gmail.com and Sai is the password, right? So now in this I need a project like profile. When I click the profile, it should display the home, along with that home the profile details of a particular user. So what I am trying to do now, the same page is already there. Like here home page is there, right? In the home page I want only the profile page now, right? So copy this and paste it here itself, like web content. So what happening, I'm changing that copy to profile. Okay, but before that we need to know, we have to convert the HTML to JSP now, right? I'll copy the entire content, right click and say new JSP. So what is the JSP? We have profile.jsp, right? So I'll just remove all this thing and just have it. So this is a profile.jsp, and this, what are the things it's displaying? It has projects and about and contact. So instead of projects and about, we just have to have the profile, right? So I'll just remove this thing, place it here. So instead of projects, I'll just make sure we have a profile dot profiles. Okay, so basically it should link to the profile directly now. And now in this thing, I'll just go down. We have a container known as home. After that home, end of home section, and there is a projects. So instead of project, what you have to have, we have profile. Okay, and in this profile I don't want to display any other thing. Like here in projects you have all the projects, right? So I don't want to have any projects in this thing now. So here our projects, so this div tag is removed. Okay, and this particular div tag is removed, and here this div tag, I just want to comment it. Okay, or else I can just remove this also. Now here I want to write a Java code. What Java code you can write? For that, like first we have to import. What I'm trying to import, Angular base percentile at the rate page. Import, you can say. In that import we have java dot util dot, I can say java dot sql dot star. Okay, and at the same time, if you see, we can copy the same thing and paste it here, like say javax dot servlet dot star. These two things are important. Now coming to one more tag known as scriptlet tag. What is it? Percentile, right? Where we write the connectivity code. Like suppose in the Java resource we already have written the connectivity code. So basically in register or in login you can say, here in the login we have the connection result set, everything is there, right? This I want to declare in the declaration part. Percentile exclamatory, this is the declaration part, right? Now I need the Java code. What's the Java code? Class dot for name, driver manager dot get connection, right? So this is a connectivity, and the same way we need to write the particular select command, right? Why? Because I want to have the profile, but here the where condition we can't write. I can't say which particular email because the values are not like inside the profile.jsp. So for that, what is the solution we have to see? Before that, how to display it. Just I have called it. Now the next thing will be result set. So here execute query is a method which has to be called. So we'll call the execute query while rs.next. Okay. Now I want to display this particular table format, right? See, first of all, this I can remove. Directly I'll write a table format. In this table format, what you will be having is nothing but table tr td. So what are the things we have? Username is there. Next we have email, address, phone. Okay, so these are the requirements. Now after this I'll close it here, like tr, one row has been closed. Next I am opening a new row, right? At this row you need, like, I want to display the values అంటే మళ్ళీ Java code రాయాలి. So percentile. Okay, so in this percentile while rs.next, so until it is true the row will be created. So here td, so we have a td. In this we need the value percentile equals to expression tag rs dot get string of this particular one. Okay, and here we have one more thing, like td, or you can say td same rs dot get string. I'll just write on this, copy, paste it here, get string of 2. Okay, next after that again, so what is it last thing you can say, the database order you have to follow, right? Open the run SQL command line, connect system by manager, connect system by manager. So we have a table known as select star from our describe architect, right? So username, phone is a number second, and email is third, right? So here get instead of string you can say it as int of 2, and here get string of 3. So now it's a thing which we want to display now. Close the table, close that row, close the flower bracket. For that again you have to write the scriptlet tag. So whenever you write a particular Java code, we need a scriptlet tag, right? After the while loop, I just want to close the table. So this is closing, already table has been closed, right? I'll just remove this thing. So now I save this thing. So this part must be present in the home.html also, where we can click on profile.jsp, like here. Apart from the projects, we have profile.jsp, our profile.jsp. Okay, so I just want to say it as profile. So in the same thing, I just added one more thing known as profile, right? So here it will be profile. Now we have seen the projects, we have seen the about, we have seen the contact, but when I click the profile.jsp, it should be transferred to profile.jsp, but it's again some exception saying it 185 numeric overflow. Okay, so why this particular exception? Here get string of 1, get int of 2, and get string of 3. Three things has been done. SQL exception, numeric overflow. So at the 185th line you are getting that exception.
Second one is get string or get int.
Here architect username phone is also there. We'll see that get string only. Okay, so numeric overflow. So here you got the profile.jsp, and in this profile the username, email address, phone, everything is getting displayed one after the other. But if you want to add that styles, what you can do, go for that center thing. Okay, and if you see the table tag, you just have the center. So you can't use the center thing directly. So I want to have that color or the particular table tag అదొక చేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు మీరు. బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, బేసికలీ ఇండివిజువల్ పర్సన్ రికార్డ్ కాకుండా అందరు రికార్డ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి, రైట్? సో హియర్ టేబుల్ you can use align. Is it working or align right? Okay. So align right అనగానే మీకు ఇక్కడ middle లో వస్తుంది, right? And in this, the font or the table border, or you can say border 2. Okay. So table border వచ్చేసి మీకు అసలు అయిపోతుంది.
Phone numbers.
Huh?
Under email address, you are getting phone number.
Yeah, I just changed that thing, right? So here email address బదులు ఇక్కడ phone. Right. So next email address, username, phone, and ఈ text ని change చేయాలంటే మీరు size or all the things you can apply, right? So what is happening here? I just want to display the profile of a particular person. But ఇక నాకు ఇక్కడ ఏం డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది? Every user యొక్క డీటెయిల్స్ అందరి డిస్ప్లే అవుతున్నాయి ఇక్కడ, right? Why? Because I haven't stored the values. Means when I'm logging from this particular page, like here it is transferred to home.html, but I'm unable to get the values to the home.html, and from there again I can't get the values of Java, right? In order to store the details or in order to store the values, we have to use few concepts, like the concepts known as cookies, hidden form fields, or URL rewriting, or sessions, HTTP sessions. Okay, so these concepts are needed for storing the transferring the values from one page to another page. And among this HTTP session is the most important thing, and these concepts are not supported by generic servlet. So whatever the concept you are using, generic servlet does not support the above concepts. So we need to go for HTTP servlet. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to see what is HTTP servlet and how a particular person details are stored